people don't realize that bile is made by the liver. They think it's made by the gallbladder. No, the gallbladder is just a sac that holds the bile. But I want to talk about the importance of bile for a second, because the liver makes the bile. And the more you understand about what bile does, you'll appreciate the liver much more. Now, bile is a detergent that helps you break down fat. But exactly what does that mean, break down fat? Let's say, for example, this is some fat, okay? And this is traveling through the stomach. You just ate some fat, and it's going to be now going down into the small intestine. So the stomach will kind of break it down to a certain level, but then we need help from the gallbladder releasing bile to act on this big clump of fat, right? So the problem is that bile needs help to break this thing down, and it uses help from the pancreas. There's an enzyme in the pancreas called lipase, okay? Lipid meaning fat, ACE meaning enzyme. The problem is that in order for lipase to do its job, it needs the bile's help. And what the bile is going to do, it's going to break down this significantly so there's more surface area for the enzyme to act on. So this is what bile does. So the bile starts to break this down into small little pieces here. So let me just kind of break all that down right here. All right, so now we have a much greater surface area of fat for the enzyme lipase to do its job, okay? So simply, bile increases the surface area of fat so you can get more of a complete digestion of that fat. In the extraction into the small intestine, that's where it gets absorbed. So without enough bile, then the enzyme can't do its job, and now you don't get enough vitamin A. The first symptom of a vitamin A deficiency is like night blindness. So you're driving at night, it's raining, and you just can't quite see. It's hard to see at night. Okay, night vision. That's vitamin A. I mean, vitamin A also counters bad sinus problems if you have an immune system issue. So if you have really bad sinuses, chances are you could be deficient in vitamin A. But vitamin A does a lot of other things as well. Then we have a lack of vitamin E. Well, that could show up in your heart. So maybe you get more inflammation in the heart, in the coronary arteries, which shows up as calcification, higher levels of cholesterol, plaquing, things like that. Other than that, it probably won't do anything else. I'm being very sarcastic. Then we have vitamin D. Let's say you can't absorb vitamin D. Well, that's a big problem because you need it for getting rid of pain. You need it for decreasing blood pressure. You need it for the formation of calcium in your bones, and as well as the absorption of calcium in the small intestine. So if you don't have vitamin D, the rate